You wake up in the United States of America, but something feels off. The flag is still there, the anthem still plays, but everything underneath? Quietly rewritten. Our history, values, and national identity are being edited, not by force, but by influence, and most people don't even realize it.
Your Army is not just a man in uniform. Today, your Army is part of an active combination of forces for national defense and world peace, and security is not taken for granted.
Let's start with our schools. History used to be a record of facts. Now it's a battlefield of ideology. Instead of learning about the Constitution, kids are learning that America was founded on oppression, critical race theory, revisionist history, and anti-American narratives are replacing context with guilt. Do we teach slavery? Yes, but not at the expense of the whole truth. The sacrifices, the growth, the values that made this nation free. A quote from Ronald Reagan reads, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction." It doesn't stop at school. Turn on the news. Suddenly, being proud of your country is problematic. Flying a flag makes you aggressive. Saying America first is labeled extremist. The media doesn't inform anymore, it frames. Every story is filtered through identity, emotion, and division.
San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our greatest responsibility is to serve our
Treasure Valley communities,
the El Paso, Las Cruces communities, Eastern Iowa communities,
Mid-Michigan communities.
we are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 4 News produces.
But
We are concerned about the trouble and trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country.
plaguing our country.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and
False news has become all too common on social media. Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Monuments of Washington, Lincoln, and Jefferson, founders of freedom, are being torn down. Statues replaced by symbols of division. History isn't just being rewritten, it's being deleted. But here's the truth. If you erase the past, you erase the foundation. Without that foundation, we're just another country with no compass. Even pop culture isn't safe. Our heroes are mocked. Our military is politicized. Our traditions are branded oppressive. While enemies build strength, we debate pronouns, the values that built America. Faith, family, freedom are laughed at while chaos is glorified.
Not this, but that. Here's a gender-inclusive tip. Instead of referring to someone's sex at birth as biologically male or biologically female, instead use assigned male at birth.
It's
or
not
assigned
just
female
about
at birth.
being
And the assignment
offended.
might align with how the person feels about
It's
their gender
about
identity, or it
losing
may not.
identity.
An important distinction because this honors the fact that trans people are who they are.
I have a serious fucking question, okay? What about this outfit and this person screams woman? How do I keep getting this gender?
I have a really proud moment that I want to share. So I'm a long distance parent and I get to typically talk to my kiddo through FaceTime. And we've been working on my pronouns for probably about a year now. We talk about pronouns, we talk about, what her pronouns are, what daddy's pronouns are, what mommy's pronouns are, what other people's pronouns are, and we just really work through it. I always just gently remind her and say, hey baby, what are mommy's pronouns? And she's so funny because she's always like, they, them. She knows. This really sweet thing happened where she was going to tell her dad something and used my pronouns correctly without me needing to remind her. Did it all by herself. And I just, my heart was so full. It felt like my child actually saw me for just that moment. Simple as that. Effort is all we're asking for.
I got misgendered by a random ass little kid today while I was just waiting for my friend to get out of the bathroom. And all I have to say is, at least I don't have a bedtime of 8:30. Also, if somehow the universe fucks me over, and the parent of this child miraculously ends up seeing this, do fucking better raising your kid. Maybe teach your kid that going up to some random ass adult and saying, you can go to the ladies' room, it's right over there, is not okay.
If we stay silent, this continues. This isn't about going back in time. It's about holding the line, about remembering who we are, a nation built on faith in God, freedom of speech, the right to protect your family, and the belief that hard work leads to opportunity. We're not perfect, but we're worth defending. They're rewriting America, and they're hoping we won't notice. But we do, and we won't back down. If you believe in truth, in freedom, in this country, then stand up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Because if we don't fight for the truth, who will?